This is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we're going to look at the volatility index. We're going to look at VIX, ticker symbol VIX, and we're also going to look at TVIX, okay, the way you trade the VIX. Okay, so first we're going to look at this weekly chart for the volatility index. And first off, look at RSI here at 48. If it breaks above 50, that would be a signal that volatility is heating up, and that would be a red flag for the markets. Also look down here at Fasto is below 20. There was a bullish crossover today. If Fasto gets above 20 and stays above 20, that will be another signal that volatility has re-entered the market, and it will be another red flag of potential more downside risks for the markets. Look here on plus DI is pointing down. If the green line crosses the black line to the upside, that would be another signal that volatility is heating up. What we're looking at here, I meant to post this chart last night, and yeah, everybody was on top of the VIX. It was no surprise hitting down here in the tens that it was hitting historic low levels, and when the VIX hits historical low levels and the market is at all-time highs, the saying is you could purchase VIX at a low cost. It's not expensive right now to protect yourself against a downturn in the markets by adding some protection on buying some TVIX. So we'll go to that chart next. But the reason why everybody's on top of VIX today, and why you heard Art Cashin talk about it before the markets, is this candle right here, last week's close here at these historic lows. Look how it closed down here at the 2014 June low levels, and so VIX had not closed at this low of a level since June of 2014. So that was implying that maybe the markets were getting frothy, and that traders are getting complacent, and that the markets are a little too bullish, a little overzealous. And so, you know, when you start seeing big money players talking about buying protection and adding VIX, the key is to follow the money. Always follow the money. Okay, the little guys, the retail traders, all we're doing is following on the coattails of the big players. We're following the volume. We're following the action. And what we want to do now is, if you're looking at this white candle here that's forming this week, there could be a reversal. This candle will not set. This is a weekly chart until the closing bell on Friday. So if a white candle does form on Friday, a bullish reversal pattern could form on this chart. If it gets back above EMA 13 and then above this middle Bollinger Band, then you could see a new uptrend in VIX. That would signal the chart is heating up. Right now, a close in the 12s at the end of the week would be a signal that this chart is starting to reverse. As you can see, all the moving averages are converged near the same levels. This is a really tight sideways channel for the last several years. You know, this is, you know, you always want to, when you're a trader, you always want to load at the bottom of the channel and then you sell at the top. So, you know, this is at the bottom, historic low levels. If you look here at MACD, you'll see on the 8, 13, and 5, it has started a bullish crossover. That's signaling potential for a new uptrend beginning. But notice on the 12, 26, and 9, the MACD line is still quite a ways away from the signal line. So if that does cross over, that could signal the start of the next run, similar to this crossover right here, and then you see how that correlates with this move right here. So yeah, so now let's take a look at TVIX. And this is the velocity shares 2 times VIX ETN, and you can you know, trade the VIX by trading TVIX. And what we notice first here is RSI at 29.16. If it breaks above 30, that will be a signal that this chart is heating up, and that would be a buy signal. Look here at Fasto breaking 20. That's another, you know, many traders use a break above the oversold line on Fasto and RSI as a buy signal, and so now breaking 20 is a signal that this chart is heating up. That is being confirmed by this big spike on plus DI, and then notice that there was a crossover here on minus DI. So that crossover is telling you that the bears are cooling down and the bulls are heating up on this chart. Another thing to look at is these green dots. Notice the green dots have been above the candles. When the share price breaks that level, the green dots are going to flip below the candles and and that will signal a bullish change in trend. Notice the candles had been riding EMA's 4 resistance lower for multiple weeks. There was a close above that level on the 19th, but it failed to hold and it continued dropping. What we're looking for here today is a close above EMA 4. That will be the first signal that the chart is heating up. Next, we'll be able to break EMA 8. If it gets moving, the eventual target is the middle Bollinger Band, like back here in December. Notice the break above EMA 4 led to a run to the middle Bollinger Band. Back here again, break above EMA 4 led to a run to EMA 13. So this is, in the last 3 months, there's only been a couple of moves like this where it's really heated up. Notice that there's a giant volume spike today, so volume is really big. There's still, 3 hours left in the trading day, so this could be one of the larger spikes for volume in the last few months. Notice that MACD has been pinched on both time frames, and that today a bullish crossover has started. Check out when the MACD histogram turns positive, that's a signal that the crossover has started. So notice that it was at negative levels and now it's at 0.026 and 0.046. This is a signal that possibly a new uptrend is starting. Now if the markets are green tomorrow and volatility leaves and TVIX closes back below EMA 4, that would take the trade off the table. The only way that TVIX is going to remain in play for us and our trading theories is if it stays above EMA 4. If it stays above EMA 4 on the daily chart, it will remain in play, and we'll be looking for eventual EMA 13 and the middle Bollinger Band. If it can get above the middle Bollinger Band, there's possibly a new uptrend could start, and it could run up to the middle Bollinger Band in the 50-day simply moving average. This is a good way to protect yourself. If the markets do correct, you can get some upside potential. It never hurts to buy some protection when it's at all-time lows or hitting historic low levels. I wouldn't say all-time lows, but hitting historic low levels. And so, keep an eye on TVIX. It looks like the chart is setting up. A close above EMA 4 today on the daily chart would be bullish. Okay, if you enjoy this chart and you enjoy checking out more videos, please take a look at mychartcoach.com and our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Okay, thank you.